What if I told you the best way to sell is to create such a magnetic presence and offer such undeniable value that customer choose you without hesitation? What if you could shift from chasing customer to attracting? And today, word selling is about shouting louder. It's about resonating deeper. And you, if you're still relying on out-to-date tax, you're not just losing sale. There is some trust problem that you're building with your client, and you want to trust. Here's a secret: people buy based on emotion and justify it with logic. That's why storytelling is so powerful. When you share your journey, your mission, or the impact of your product, you can create an emotional connection that logic alone can't match. Welcome back to Like Marketing, the podcast where we uncover strategy to defy the norm and deliver results. I'm Giuseppe Quarata, and today we are diving into one of the most powerful concepts in business: selling without selling. It's kind of tricky, right? But stay tuned, like I want to explain. Now, that might sound counterintuitive. After all, isn't the point of business to sell? Of course. But here's the twist. What if I told you the best way to sell is to create such a magnetic presence and offer such undeniable value that customer choose you without hesitation? What if you could shift from chasing customer to attracting them? That's what today's episode is all about. We will explore the psychology behind buying decision, practical strategy to create irresistible offer, and how to align your faith and values with your business to build something truly remarkable. Okay, let's start. First for all, I want to address the elephant in the room. Traditional selling methods. You have seen them: cold calls, aggressive pitches, and flashy slogans screaming, buy now. Here's the thing. This method might have worked, and they still work. I'm not saying they don't work. They work. But there is something that has changed later. The time has changed because now everything is online. We actually can use that type of presence to do something different. And also, customers are savvier than ever. They don't want to be sold to. They want to feel understood, respect, and valued. Like never now more than ever, that people connect with feeling. Feeling are becoming such big things. Think about it. When was the last time you bought something because someone pressured you? Probably never. Or maybe sometimes. But mostly you buy because you saw the value, believe in the brand, or connect with the story, or you read some type of reviews. Now with internet we want to read the reviews. Before there was no way to read. That's why we would listen to the person on the phone more, or we trust whatever he say. But now people, they can go online and search for the brand and looking for reviews, and you need that. And today, word selling is about shouting louder. It's about resonating deeper, making actually not louder, but still making noise. In the internet, you need to be everywhere. And you, if you're still relying on out-to-date tax, you're not just losing sale. You're probably actually you're making sale. I don't want to say you're losing sale, but there is some trust problem that you're building with your client, and you want to trust. Trust is the currency of modern business more than ever. And that's why people look for reviews. Selling without selling is about flipping the script. Instead of pushing, you pull. Instead of interrupting, you attract. Let me show you how. To understand how to sell without selling, you first need to understand why people buy. There are three core drivers behind every purchasing decision: trust, emotion, and need. First is trust. Imagine you're choosing between two coffee brands. One has stellar reviews, ethical sourcing, and reputation for quality. The other, you never heard of. Which one are you buying? Trust is built over time through consistency, authenticity, and transparency. Proverbs 22:1 says, a good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. When you prioritize your reputation, sales naturally flow. Let's speak about emotion. Here's a secret: people buy based on emotion and justify it with logic. That's why storytelling is so powerful. And you can find book like Story Brand from Donna Miller, great book. When you share your journey, your mission, or the impact of your product, you can create an emotional connection that logic alone can't match. And finally, let's speak about need. Finally, people buy to solve a problem or fulfill a desire. The key is to position your product as a solution. But here's where many businesses miss them. They focus on features, not benefits. Don't sell the car, sell the freedom it provides. Don't sell the drill, sell the ability to create a beautiful home. All right. Now that we have covered the psychology, let's talk about strategy. How you do create a business that sells itself. Here has six actionable steps. Be remarkable. To sell without selling, you need to offer something worth talking about. Whether it's your product, your service, or your customer's experience, make it exceptional. Seth Godin said it best. Being good is boring, be remarkable. Let me give you an example. I worked with a chai brand called Black Scotty Chai. Their product was very high quality, but what they made them remarkable was their storytelling. They shared the heritage behind their blends, like they shared how they come to the name, their dogs, like the Scotty, the love for Scotty. When I came with them, the first thing they did, they share like all the story behind how they started to make the chai and their commitment to quality and their passion for creating memory moments. That's what customers are connected with, and they're really loyal to that brand. Think of your customer experience as a journey from the moment they discover your brand to the point they make a purchase and beyond. Every step matters. Are your touch point seamless and enjoyable? If not, it's time to refine. You need to leverage social proof. People trust people more than they trust brands because now we have so many reviews platforms. That's why reviews, testimony, and user generate content are so powerful. Encourage your happy customer to share their stories and showcase them proudly. And be generous with value. This is one of my favorite strategies. Give before you ask. Offer free resources, tips, or tools that solve a problem for your audience. When you provide value without expecting anything in return, you build trust and goodwill. And if they start to work with you, overdo it. Don't try to be like, oh, this is what I told you I was doing. I'm just staying there. Trying to give more, show more, like always overachieve for your clients. They're going to remember that and they're going to want to work with you more. Focus on relationship, not transaction. Selling without selling is about building long-term relationship. Engage with your audience, respond to their comments, and make them feel seen and valued. And faith-driven event integrity. Finally, let your value guide your business. As a faith-driven entrepreneur, I believe integrity is non-negotiable. Customer notice when a brand operates with honesty and care, and they reward it with loyalty. Gonna stay with you longer. And then I want to now talk to, as I say, to one of really important part for me. Let's talk about faith. As a Christian, we are called to a higher standard. Okay? Matthew 5:16 say, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." When you operate your business from a place of faith, you're not just building a brand, you're building a legacy. You're showing your customer what it looks like to lead with integrity, generosity, and purpose. And trust me, that's more powerful than any sales pitch. Start with that. Start to go more and like over the top for your clients. And again, doesn't mean that you work for free, but even if you decide to work for a lower budget, you still have to do the best you can. Don't let like the price determine how much you give to your clients. If you don't want to work for it, don't do it. But if you do it, then you need to go all in and you can, yeah, don't lower your standard. Now I want to share a few examples that can inspire you. One, it's about a beer company that instead of focus solely on selling beer, they create community events that brings people together. They create like painting time with beer. They created like other events. These events don't feel like marketing, but they result in increase in sales, strong brand loyalty because now they come there, they come to have fun with their spouse, they come to have fun with the kids. But adults, they can sit and try the beers, and with that, now they can increase it, the amount of beer because they have high quality beer, but no one knew about that. And this was a easy way to bring people to do things that they already want to do and they already like to do with their spouse or with their family, and they were able to introduce with that their beer, the product, and people enjoy that. And like I want to share for some the other stories from the Blessed Chai. By sharing the story and engage with the audience authentically, they build a brand that customers are proud to support. And then your business, that's your business is the next inspiring story, right? Yes, you can do this too, whether you are in e-commerce, food and beverage, or any other industry. And same other business I've worked with that they sell products, even in Canada. Doesn't matter where you live, you're in US, in Canada, in Europe, works for everywhere. But now let's make this more practical. Here is your action plan. Audit your brand experience, what's working and what need improvement in your business. Engage authentically. Start conversation with your audience. Speak with them. Don't just like end everything with the transaction. And then most of this happen with e-commerce. I see because like obviously people they just buy on the website and they leave. Trying to have a conversation with them. Like maybe make some calls, call some of your more loyal customers, the one that they're buying like more often. Call them and ask them why you're buying so often. What is that I do different? Is there something you want me to do different? How I can help you? All these things are really important, and I really suggest that you do it. And it's gonna take you much. It's 5-10 minutes, but I've seen bigger results creating by that because like feedback that you can get right there on the phone are much more valuable than just waiting to send like an email with the like it's automated, yes, and I think automation is important, but there is like few things that need to be done automatically. Sometimes it's whenever you have a loyal person, someone that is already buying from you over and over again, knowing why he's doing that and not just like thinking, oh, I have the best product or I have the best service, but like actually asking them directly why, what is actually that it keep you staying with me. It will help you to actually recreate the same for more people in the way that more people stay with you forever. Share social proof, highlight reviews and testimonials, share them on the social media, offer value, share a free resource or tip this week. Or if you have a product company, I work with product offer samples. And don't be stingy with samples. Don't be like, oh, that's one time. You can test this only one time. That's for one coffee. This is for one drink. Do at least 3-4 drink. Like be generous, and people are gonna be paid back for your generosity. Trust me. Mostly if you have a product that's really good. And most important, remember that selling without selling, it's more a mindset than really a strategy or like things. It's about serving, not selling. You're serving your audience. You're giving to them, you're not taking. When you approach your business with this mindset, successful. And then thank you again for turning into this episode of a like marketing. If you found value in today's discussion, share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to download the free companion guide that I've created for this. It's gonna be in the description. It's packed with tips and tools to help you implement what we have. Until next time, keep growing, keep serving, and remember, the best business don't sell, they inspire. God bless and see you soon.